¿Y por qué me ha salido esa cara ahí? Si no le he dado nada. Vale, this is crazy. Vale, dejo de compartir. Wait a minute because I'm taking another computer.
What is happening, Marta?
Okay, I'm here. Other computer. So let me see, I'm going to open.
What is happening?
I don't know, it is like, you see, I'm going to share my screen so that you can see it. So this is happening. Cuando nos comparto no pasa esto, y esto es la primera vez que pasa.
Pero está bien, ¿no? ¿O no?
Yo sí.
¿Bien?
Sí,
Ahora mismo vemos...
parece normal.
Sí, parece como siempre.
Sí, yo también.
Pues yo, a mí lo que me pasa es que le dan como espasmos. ¿Antes lo habéis visto raro?
Han salido como muchos mensajes y cosas así, pero ahora no.
¿Mensajes?
Tipo, no sé, como notificaciones.
Sí. Vale, no, yo no tengo, a mí no me han salido ni mensajes, yo sí le doy al Skype, no sé si veis lo que estoy haciendo, pero se me pone media pantalla en negro, se me pone y se me quita.
Oh.
This is very unpleasant. Vale, pero por ejemplo, aquí estáis viendo ahora mi pendrive, entonces aquí no pasa. Vale, entonces voy a intentar hacer esto y si no tengo otro ordenador. Don't worry. Okay. So. Ahora me oigo. Genial. Let me see if I'm recording. Vale, genial. Porque no veo. No, es que no puedo ni pulsar esto. Vale. Bueno, está grabando. El problema es cuando... Y en el Word no me pasa nada de eso. Ahora yo no tengo ningún problema.
Te escuchamos lejos, Marta.
Sí, y se corta.
Chicos, ¿me oís bien?
Yes, now yes.
Vale. Sí, eso ya sabéis que tenéis que apagar el micrófono. Ya por el chat.
Okay.
Creo que no puedo hablar con vosotros o que se me va, pues cambio de ordenador. Don't worry. So today what we are going to see is basically some new phrasal verbs with the verb take. I will give you some expressions and we will do some exercises. First of all, we are going to start today with the phrasal verbs, which are going to be made with take. Let me see. Okay, we are... wow. Oh my God. Me pone en negro la pantalla. Bueno, aquí no. Entonces leeros va a estar complicado. Bueno, it doesn't matter by the moment. Okay, so today we're going to see phrasal verbs with the verb take. The other day we were studying phrasal verbs with look, and today take. So that's it. Si no me apagad los micrófonos porque oigo ruido por ahí. Okay, the first is to take. I'm going to put it in capital letters. Take after. And what is take after? Take after means asemejarse a. ¿Qué lista soy? Or salir a. Look like era parecerse físicamente a alguien, but take after means salir a. Is relatively the same, more or less the same. Like look like is a little bit different, but more or less the same. So, for example, I'm going to tell you some instances. Algunos niños se asemejan a sus abuelos, for instance. Some kids take after their grandparents. Mi hermano salió a mi abuela, for example. My brother took after my grandmother. Okay, so asemejarse, take after. O yo no he salido a nadie de mi familia. I haven't taken after anybody from my family. Let's see another. Take apart. Take apart means desmontar. Desmontar, desarmar. Okay, so for example, don't take the toy apart because you won't be able to put it back together. No desmontes el juguete porque no podrás volver a montarlo. O sea, no lo desmontes. Don't take the toy apart. O él desmontó la cafetera para poder limpiarla. He took the coffee machine apart so he could clean it. ¿Alguna vez has desarmado la radio? Have you ever taken a radio apart? Cualquier verbo. Well, I'm going to tell you in English. Any verb, if we put apart, it could have this meaning. Ante una duda de, ay, ¿cómo se decía separar o desmontar? Si yo digo get apart, ¿se entiende? Si digo put apart, ¿se entiende? ¿Vale? Do apart, ¿se entiende? If with the right context, of course. You're going to know this one. Take away. Take away, this which is everywhere. Take away means quitar, retirar. Retirar en el sentido también de retirar algo, de un objeto, o retirar, por ejemplo, la comida, el take away, ¿no? Por ejemplo, mi hermana me quita los juguetes. My sister sometimes takes away my toys. O la profesora retiró las chuletas a sus alumnos. The teacher took away the students' sheets. The teacher took away the students' cheat sheets. For example. More. Take back. Well, take back means devolver, retirar, aceptar de vuelta. So, for example, retira lo que acabas de decir. ¿Veis? Retirar. Voy a ver si os puedo leer. Anda. Ay. Justo en negro. Menos mal que lo he leído. Ahora tengo toda la pantalla en negro. What is cheat? Sheets. José, chuletas. Chuletas de copiar. Cheat es hacer trampas y sheet es sábana o un papel. Entonces las chuletas. La frase era que la profesora retiró las chuletas de los alumnos. The teacher took away the students' cheat sheets. Entonces estaba diciendo que retirar, chicos, es retirar algo literalmente, un objeto, o metafóricamente. Retira lo que acabas de decir. Take back what you just said. Aceptar de vuelta puede ser, por ejemplo, él aceptó a su marido, puede ser chico y chico, así que tiene sentido esta frase. Él aceptó a su marido de vuelta después de haberle sido infiel. He took back his husband o he took his husband back. Eso lo iréis aprendiendo, de si se pueden separar o no. Normalmente, si es transitivo el phrasal verb, se puede poner take his husband back o take back his husband. El objeto entre medias o al final. He took back his husband after he was unfaithful. Unfaithful es infiel. Or something typically that many girls do after receiving presents is doing this. When you don't like the presents, you usually take them back. Okay, ella ha devuelto todos los regalos. She's taken back all the presents. For example, after Christmas. Unfaithful, infiel, ¿vale? Let's see another. Take care of. Take care of means cuidar, encargarse de, okay? Take care of. Puedo decir, ¿puedes encargarte tú de esto? Can you take care of this? Can you take care of this? Can you take care of this? O ella cuidó de su madre. Cuidó en pasado, pues sería she took care of her mother. O él lleva encargándose de su familia desde que se fue su mujer. He's been taken care of his family since his wife left. Take care of. Or I cannot go out because I have to take care of my little brothers. Okay. Brothers or brethren. El plural de brother puede ser brothers o brethren. Let's see another. Well, I'm not going to tell you all of them because they are a lot, but just the most important. Take in. I like this one because this means internalizar in the sense of understanding something very well, or a different meaning would be albergar. You know that albergar is also to house, okay? So now you can give synonyms, okay, as you progress in your English. Take in, internalizar, de entender, en el sentido de to understand, o albergar. Imagine you have, you're practicing a choreography and there are a lot of steps. Okay, so you say, poof, that's a lot to take in. Es mucho para asimilar. ¿Vale? Eso sería internalizar. O, por ejemplo, pillas los phrasal verbs. Do you get phrasal verbs? And you say, well, I understand some of them, but I cannot really take them in. No los puedo internalizar. This is practice. Phrasal verbs are practice. Entonces, es mucho para asimilar, internalizar. This is a lot to take in, or that's a lot to take in. With albergar, for example, en tiempos de crisis, muchas familias albergaron, this is the past, a gente necesitada. In times of crisis, many families took in people in need. In need es necesitada. Let's see another. I know that I'm giving to you a lot, but they are a lot. Es que imaginaos que con cada verbo podemos hacer esto, entonces son muchísimos. In general, the phrasal verbs. I'm going to tell you the most useful. For example, take off means despegar. For example, the plane, okay? The plane takes off, despega, y luego aterriza. Lo contrario de despegar sería to land, aterrizar. Land es tierra, aterrizar es to land. Y también puede ser otro significado diferente, es quitar. Por ejemplo, con despegar, el avión despegó puntual. The plane took off on time. On time. The plane took off on time. Por ejemplo, your mother says, quítate la ropa, te pondrás malo. Que te vas a poner malo, la ropa mojada, por ejemplo. Take off your wet clothes, you'll get sick. Sick. You'll get sick. Ese you'll es el you will. Take off your wet clothes, you'll get sick. Otra con quitar. ¿Has quitado la olla del fuego? Have you taken the pot? Have you taken the pot off the heat? Heat es calor. Se utiliza para decir fuego, pero heat es calor y cuando uno tiene calor es hot, ¿vale? Pero hot is the adjective and heat is the noun. They are the same word. En lo de word building ya sabéis que hay que cambiar la categoría gramatical, tal. Pues si pone hot podría ser heat porque son la misma palabra. Bueno, el mismo campo, no la misma palabra. So that was take off. Or take off your coat. It's hot. Quítate el abrigo, hace calor. Take on. Take on means contratar, y contratar también se dice to hire. Hire. La compañía contrata empleados todas las semanas. The company takes on employees every week. Employee, empleado. Employer es el jefe. This is the boss. Okay. The company takes on employees every week. Contrata, ¿vale? Es decir, lo mismo decir the company hires employees every week. Three more and we have finished with this section. Out this is very easy because it's sacar. So or salir con. Por ejemplo, salir con en el sentido de sacar al perro, por ejemplo. Many people now are taking out their dog a lot. Take out, salir con, en el sentido de sacar al perro, por ejemplo, o don't take out the rubbish until 9 o'clock. This is an example. Okay. To take out the dog or to take out the rubbish. O saca el lápiz del estuche. Take the pencil out of the pencil case. Two more, this and another one. Take over means encargarse de o asumir o hacerse cargo, you understand. Puedes hacerte cargo de mi sobrina. Can you take over my niece? Ella asumió el cargo de directora del hospital, por ejemplo. She took over as the director of the hospital. O he asumido el cargo de mi compañero. I've taken over my colleagues el cargo. Well, you would say I've taken over from my colleague en ese caso. So take over, encargarse de algo. And the last one, bueno, habría otro, pero no, os he dicho que era el último. Take up, you can say take up means comenzar. Bueno, take up también podría ser tomar arriba, algo literal, ¿vale? Pero es comenzar. Por ejemplo, estoy pensando en dedicarme o comenzar en el gimnasio. I'm thinking about taking up in the gym. O ellos no han empezado ningún hobby nuevo últimamente. They haven't taken up any new hobbies lately. Luego habría otro que es take to, que es aficionarse a algo. Pero ese es parecido a, bueno, no es lo mismo, pero este es comenzar y take to sería aficionarse a algo. Let me... Aficionarse, bueno, luego veréis que luego tienen otros significados, ¿vale? Por ejemplo, hemos dicho take on, era contratar, pero también es aceptar un desafío. Ah, no, vale, take out no, era take on. Hacerse, competir con alguien, enfrentarse. Quiero decir que esto es un poco tricky. So, well, this is the basic, and that's it. So, we're going to repeat a little bit this for you to know. Take after, asemejarse. Take apart, desmontar. Take away, quitar, retirar. Take back, devolver, retirar, aceptar de vuelta. Take care of, cuidar, encargarse de. Take in, internalizar o albergar en tu casa. Take off, despegar o quitar, por ejemplo, algo literal como un abrigo, algo físico, quiero decir. Take on, contratar. Take out, salir, sacar al perro. Take over, encargarse de. Y take up, comenzar. Okay, what I want you to do now is that you are going to select one. Seleccionáis uno, el que más os guste o el que más difícil os parezca. And you are going to make a sentence in context. and you're going to put it in the chat. With luck, I will be able to see it. So I'm going to give you just 4 minutes for you to make one sentence with one phrasal verb, and I will correct it in the chat, okay?
Marta, one question.
Yes, tell me.
Take back is like give back and return.
Yes.
It's the same. All these three are the same meaning.
Yes. And if you say get back, is the same also. And if you say, well, yes.
Okay.
If they have the preposition, si tienen la misma preposición, están relacionados de alguna manera. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Very good. Okay, guys, when you finish, you write the sentence in the chat, okay? And I will be correcting it. Now I see it. Vale, las voy a ir comentando. A ver, José, bien. She takes over the dinner. Podrías decir, she takes over the dinner while I do another thing. Simplemente para que sea más, para que hubiera contexto. Okay, because I understand, ella se encarga de la cena, but, well, it's good, but you will need more context. Ahora entendemos el contexto, pero si te dijeran una frase así, faltaría contexto, ¿ok? But it's good, it's good. A ver, Esperanza. I'm taking my computer apart to see the PCs. Perfect. I'm going to put this. A ver, la de Irene. La de Irene tiene una cosa que me interesa. Very good. Que está mal y por eso vamos a aprenderlo. My toaster doesn't work. I will take apart it to know which is the problem. Vale, tiene dos cosillas. Ahora las comento. Javier, in this month it is pretty typical that enterprises take on new employees because the coronavirus pandemic. Perfect. And Irene. I'm going to tell you. Chicos, el it, ahora ya esto que se os quede grabado. Este it siempre va en medio. Yo puedo decir, a ver, lo voy a escribir aquí. Puedo decir, take off my coat. Por ejemplo, a ver, voy a poner la frase entera. Con cualquier phrasal verb, ¿eh? Esto vale con cualquiera. I take off my coat. ¿Veis? Aquí tengo el phrasal verb. O I take my coat off. Entonces, el objeto, que es my coat, que es el abrigo, se separa. Vale. Me tengo que comprar un ratón también. Ok. Y lo meto dentro, ¿vale? Aquí puede venir al final o entre medias si tengo el objeto. Pero si tengo it, nunca puede ir detrás. Si tengo it, my coat, en vez de decir me quito el abrigo, digo me lo quito. Ese lo, que es el it en inglés, siempre va en medio, ¿vale? Entonces nunca va detrás. I take it off. Entonces el it siempre iría aquí. Si yo dijera I take off it, this would be wrong. Bueno, parece otra cosa. ¡Ay! Ah, vale, que estoy hablando con el micrófono. Con el micrófono desconectado, vale. Very good. Estaría mal. ¿Vale? Ok, entonces siempre el objeto directo puede ir al final o entre medias, pero ya si es it, es decir, ya es un pronombre, lo hemos sustituido, va siempre en medio. Eso no os lo he contado. But now you know it. And the other thing, Irene, is nothing to do with... Javier, la tuya está bien, ¿eh? Nothing to do with the phrasal verb, quitando... quitando lo del it, que lo pondríamos en medio, ¿vale? To know which is the problem. Voy a copiar y pegar. So, which is the problem lo tenemos en una frase afirmativa. ¿Y esto qué es? Una frase, la estructura de una frase interrogativa. Auxiliar y luego el sujeto. Which is the problem? Entonces sería which the problem is, ¿vale? Para que tenga la estructura de una frase afirmativa, porque si me dices which is the problem, es la estructura de una frase interrogativa. Es como decir, what time is it? She told me what time it is, ¿vale? Si ya aquí digo is it y aquí diría it is, porque es una frase afirmativa, ¿ok? Chicos, cuidado con esto. Por ejemplo, digo, es como decir, where are you from? Where are you from? He told me, or he asked me, where I was from. ¿Veis? He puesto antes el sujeto y luego el verbo. Recordad esa estructura. Pero muy bien los ejemplos, chicos. Very good. So, the important thing is that you practice the phrasal verbs in context. So, you can try to substitute sometimes, not all the time. You can substitute the phrasal verbs. For example, we have said... algunos solo se pueden decir con el phrasal verb. O sea, sacar es take out. O get out. También con el get podemos hacer de todo. Pero, por ejemplo, take up es comenzar. Pues quiero comenzar en el gimnasio. I want to take up being in the gym or whatever. O I want to start. I want to initiate. You can say that, but you can substitute a start for a take up, just to practice a little bit. Okay, so I hope that this was useful. I hope that you take the phrasal verbs in with the time. I know it's difficult because they have another meaning, but you will get used to. Acostumbraréis. What time is it? Let me see. Let me think. Let me think, please. Okay. Okay, we are going to learn just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 expressions regarding happiness or sadness. So expressions, and then I will give you time to make to do an exercise about modal verbs. Let me think. Expressions. Expressing happiness or sadness. A partir de ahora ya vamos a meternos más en expresiones, phrasal verbs. Otro día os daré un ejercicio de phrasal verbs para que metáis esto, ¿vale? So now we're going to see expressions. Las expresiones ya, cuando vais avanzando en el inglés, you need to know is expressions because, for example, grammar. Well, grammar is okay, but maybe if someone tells to you, I'm over the moon, to be. Maybe you understand the grammar, but you don't know exactly how to use this or whatever, okay? So, over the moon, for example, I'm going to tell you an example. How do you feel about being named coordinator for the social sciences department? I'm over the moon, especially considering how inexperienced I am compared to some other people here. Okay, so to be over the moon means to be very, very happy. This could be translated for you to know this is when you are very, very happy. You say, I'm over the moon. I've passed a very difficult exam, or I have a job. I'm over the moon. Okay. In Spanish, we have something related to it, to moon, to the sky. This is en el séptimo cielo. Okay. But in English, it's more common to say this expression. En español no sé quién dice, oh, estoy en el séptimo cielo. It sounds a little bit awkward. Awkward is weird, strange. To be over the moon. To be very, very happy. Another way of saying I'm very, very happy, instead of saying I'm extremely happy or whatever, you say I'm thrilled to bits. To be thrilled to bits. I'm thrilled to bits. Oh, she's thrilled to bits. Okay, or you will be thrilled to bits when you hear the good news about your job or whatever. Encantado es como decir, estoy encantado de la vida. Very, very, very happy. This is the same, okay? To be over the moon, to be thrilled to bits. This is the same. Or to be happy as a cloud. To be happy as a cloud is the same. To be very, very happy. Those are the same. The three of them. Very, very excited about something. How's Angelina? Happy, she's happy as a cloud. She loves her job. We say this, más contento que unas Pascuas, pero no hace falta saber eso, because you are not translators. So you don't need to, very, very happy, very, very happy, very, very happy. Just that. For you to understand better is to understand that in Spanish we also have different expressions. Expressions concerning happiness. For example, make my day. To make someone's day, or simply make my day. You say this as an expression, and it is dame una alegría, o dame el día, haz el día, pero en el sentido de algo positivo, ¿vale? Se usa en imperativo y en pasado, y a menudo en tono irónico, pero puede ser literal. Por ejemplo, you make my day. You make my day es, me has alegrado el día, te ha pasado algo súper chungo, y luego dices, oh, you make my day. Me has dado una alegría, ¿no? This is it. También puede ser en tono irónico, si te digo, a ver si me vas a dar el día, let's see if you make my day, ¿vale? En tono positivo o negativo. Es dar el día, dar una alegría, normalmente, pero se puede utilizar en tono irónico. ¿Vale? Por ejemplo, en el primer ejemplo, you are very, very sad, ¿ok? Ahora veremos lo de very, very sad. Y os pasa algo bueno y le decís a, yo qué sé, a vuestro primo, you made my day. That's good news, ¿ok? So this is metaphorical. And with irony, it would be something like, I'm afraid, os dicen, me temo que tengo unas noticias malas. A ver, alégrame el día, ¿vale? Es como si dijéramos eso en español. I'm afraid I've got some news for you. Go on, make my day. En plan, venga, dime. And now we are going to see two expressions for conveying that you're very, very, very sad, okay, which are the contrary. How do you say me has dado una alegría? You made my day. I'm going to write it there. Made because it's in past, me has dado. You made my day. You made my day. No hace falta que pongáis you have made my day. Just simply you made my day. ¿Ok? Como algo positivo o negativo. Me has dado el día en plan que, vamos, has estado... I was going to say a rude word. Dando la vara. A veces se me va el español, ¿eh? Es que luego he pensado, es la barra, pero la barra no. Ok. Iba a decir, me estaba dando el coñazo todo el día. You made my day. And I tried to substitute the expression. Okay, now for conveying that you're very, very sad, you're upset, you can use different adjectives, ¿vale? Podéis decir, ay, pues estoy muy triste, pues puede ser I'm upset, I'm very sad, I'm extremely sad, I don't feel well, okay? But you can say to feel down in the dumps. To feel down in the dumps. Esta expresión existe en inglés desde hace muchísimo, desde el siglo XVI. Y en esa época, in the dumps se refería a un estado de confusión. Hoy en día es coloquial y se utiliza sobre todo con niños, ¿no? Y, por ejemplo, os voy a decir un ejemplo. Why are you feeling down in the dumps? Is it because of something at school or at home? Why are you feeling down in the dumps? And this is to be, estar depre, poner cara larga, ok. Okay, to feel down in the dumps. Podéis encontrarlo solo simplemente con in the dumps. Y the last one, this is the last one, is to be in the doldrums. To be in the doldrums. Let me see if I have written it well. Doldrums, yes. And this means estar por los suelos, estar abatido. Has Danny in the doldrums at present, still looking for a job and wondering about her future? Okay, so you are alicaído, abatido por los suelos. In the doldrums. Estas son cosas que por mucha gramática que sepa. Okay, because you need to know the meaning. En cambio, si sabéis estas expresiones, no se escucha. Oh my God, ¿por dónde me he quedado? Ahora me decís desde los phrasal verbs. Ah, vale. Vale. What I was telling to you. That you need to know this by heart or with practice. Because if you hear... okay. If you hear this in a listening, I was telling to you, well, to myself, that if you listen to this in a listening or someone speaking and you hear, I'm in the doldrums, te lo puedo decir en inglés como te lo puedo decir en chino. No se entiende. ¿vale? Entonces, hay veces que a lo mejor no vais a saber la gramática, pero si entendéis estas cosas, es que vais a saber el significado. Okay, so it is better to understand these informal, not informal, colloquial expressions. Okay, so to be over the moon, to be thrilled to bits, and to be happy as a cloud. Make my day, which can be positive or negative. Well, but this happens with everything. Or to feel down in the dumps, or to be in the doldrums, which is to be very, very sad. So you have six expressions that you can use on a daily basis. On a daily basis means every day. Creo que os doy mucha información, but I would like this. If I were you, I would like my teacher telling me many, many different things. Esto ya sabéis que esto, yo me paso al daros cosas porque no os exijo hacer un examen, ni lo vais a hacer. Quiero decir que yo doy esto y quien quiera se lo aprende, quien no quiera no. So you don't have to. Okay, guys, the same. Pick one, your favorite, and you have to make me a sentence. I give you time. Make me a sentence and you put it in the chat when you finish this. Very good, Irene. She is in the doldrums all day because her wallet has disappeared. Very good. Jose, yesterday my boss told me I was fired. I fell down in the dumps. Very good. No vale decir, how are you? Over the moon. Something with context. Very good. I'm going to put this. I fell down in the dumps when I knew that Madrid won't pass to the next phase. Is that official? No sé si ponerte esta. Is that official, guys? Okay. When the coronavirus. Yes, Esperanza, very good. It's over, very good. Very good. I like your expressions, very good. Very good. ¿Veis? Es que esto ya hace la diferencia. Es que yo me encuentro en un examen de estos de Cambridge. She's in the doldrums y ya digo, a este le apruebo. Because it conveys that you know. Very good examples, guys. And Javier, I hope that yours is not true. Espero que no sea verdad, because they are saying that Madrid won't pass to the next phase. Oh no. I have to do many things. So I need the first stage or phase. And now what are we going to do? A little bit of modal verbs. I'm going to pass to you this document, but don't panic. We are not going to do all of them. We're going to do must, can't, may, might. I'm thinking of the time that we have. Okay, by the moment, I want you to do exercise C. I'm going to pass it. A ver, que ya no me acuerdo. Yes. Exercise C. Exercise C. So, by the moment, con mi amigo, es should. Tengo que saber siempre para los modales la I suppose you're reading, but now, ahora sí. Ok. Ok, vale. Os estaba diciendo que vamos a hacer solo el C porque ya sabéis cómo son los modal verbs, que donde ponéis must, puede ser have to, o puede ser might, o puede ser should. Es que los modales dependen siempre de la intención del hablante. Entonces, en un ejercicio siempre falta contexto. Porque no sé si me lo están imponiendo, no sé si me lo están diciendo en plan suave como un consejo. So, this is why we're going to do exercise C. So, I'm going to give you time and we correct in some minutes. I have passed it to you, so 10 sentences. Well, this is like a mix of modal verbs. ¿Tenéis problemas con los modal verbs en general? Porque os puedo pasar una teoría de 8 páginas de Word que está en español. Sabéis que tenemos los modal verbs a secas y luego los modal perfects, que son los modales perfectos. It could be useful. Okay, I'm going to pass it to you just now. Let me find it. It's here. I prepared in case you. I think it's this thing. Okay, so you can read it because, well, you know this information. No os voy a contar yo lo mismo. Los verbos modales, you know this, but this could be useful as a review. And you have modal verbs, okay, the typical characteristics that you cannot put the infinitive, ing, ed, an example of how you use them, and each modal, this is very reduced. Esto está muy reducido y luego siempre hay más ejemplos para usar can, no todo viene aquí, okay? But, for example, you have how to use can and examples in Spanish, you see? So, for example, I am able to play tennis in my apartment complex. Puedo jugar you have the translation of the examples in Spanish. Could, may, or might that are pretty the same. Will is a modal verb. We use it in the future, but it we should in the conditionals, must, obligation, like that refer to the past, and you have this structure. You see the difference. You should go to the doctor. Deberías ir al médico en el futuro. Pero si yo quiero ya hablar del pasado, en cualquier tiempo verbal tengo que poner esta. ¿Cómo se dice? Esta. You have to apply this rule. Esta estructura, eso. You have to put this structure. So, for example, you should have, modal, should have, and then the participle. So you have all there. And then you have examples, for example, can't have plus past participle. You have this in Spanish, and you have a sentence in English and the translation into Spanish with the modal perfect. So it is, no, it is 12 pages. Well, 11. But this you read it very quickly because you know this. I'm going to pass it. Modal verbs. This is reduced. This is very reduced for you to know. And let's correct. Let's start correcting. I'm going to put the microphone very well so that you hear me. Okay, so the first one, I'm going to do it and I'm going to explain to you in order for us to go quicker. So 1, you must be proud. You must be proud of your daughter winning the prize. Okay, because if your daughter wins a prize, which is un premio, you should be proud. Prize con C es precio. Okay, so it's different. 2, that play has been a success. It can't be easy to get tickets to see it. Okay, for example, The Lion King, Anastasia, this type of musicals, when they are a success, you cannot have tickets, entradas, okay? 3, you must be parched, and this is a word. Parched means sediento, con mucha sed. Sediento is thirsty, but parched is very, very thirsty, extremely thirsty, sediento, muerto de sed, como si en español dijéramos muerto de sed. You must be parched after carrying those heavy boxes. I must put the kettle on. Es como decir, voy a poner la tetera. Kettle es tetera. Vamos, que en vez de darte agua, te dan té. Esa es la conclusión. You must be, tienes que estar. You must have been parched. That would refer to the past. Tienes que estar ahora. Entonces, por eso ponemos el must. Que no es solo para obligaciones, aprovecho para decirlo, lo tenéis en la hoja con las estructuras. No es solo para obligaciones, también es para deducciones. Si yo veo a alguien que está con la lengua afuera, pues you must be parched. Deducciones. Number 4. We thought you would have visited us when you were in town. I suppose you must have been too busy. Why? Because it is speaking about the past, and we have said that when you want to speak about the past, you put the modal perfect. I'm sure you could pass the examination if you tried. You can't be using, you mustn't be using. Es que está bueno, es can't be using, pero the proper learning strategies. Cuando, a ver, porque acabo de decir además que must es para deducciones. Deducciones positivas con must, deducciones negativas con can't. No puedes estar utilizando las adecuadas estrategias de aprendizaje si estás suspendiendo. Pero bueno, que decir mustn't be used, can't be using. Entonces, a ver, resumo en una frase. Positive deduction must. Negative deduction can't. This is very important. Porque claro, yo sé que es can't be using, no diría mustn't be, pero this is the reason. Os tengo que decir la razón por la que no lo usamos de cierta manera. Six, why did you work here? The same, negative deduction, so you can't have enjoyed. No puedes haber estado disfrutando de trabajar en este ambiente. Environment es medio ambiente y ambiente como pues el ambiente del trabajo o el ambiente de una clase. You could say also atmosphere. The atmosphere. Pero claro, atmosphere no se traduciría como atmósfera, se traduciría como ambiente. Here es un sinónimo en este contexto. Ambiente. Ok, yes. Ambientar, ok. Good. 7. The shop may be delivering, must be delivering. Let me think. The shop may be delivering. Si tenéis must be delivering, no lo cambiéis porque da igual. Es que no tenemos más contexto. So, we don't know. Si digo may be delivering, es puede, this is a supposition. If I say must, this is positive deduction, so both are, we can say that both are correct because it depends on the context. We don't know. Eight, you will have to go over the books again. Esto es un phrasal. Go over the books again, it means to reread the books. You can't have been concentrating because this is negative deduction, because I deduce that you didn't understand the books when you looked at them the first time, cuando los viste por primera vez. Además, esto es positivo, no vas a revisar los libros si los has entendido. 9. I just call the office, but I guess es supongo, es como I suppose. I just call the office, but I guess they may be having problems. Y esta es clara porque es que acabo de llamar a la oficina, pero supongo que están teniendo problemas. Perdón, están teniendo problemas, no, eso me lo he inventado, they are having a lunch break, están teniendo un descanso para comer. Ok. They may have, podría estar bien, pero más concreto, they may be having, tienen que estar tomándose un descanso. Ahora tienen que estar haciendo eso, present continuous, because they are not there in the phone. And the last one, 10. You carry those heavy suitcases. Suitcases means like luggage or baggage, maletas en este caso. You might injure yourself. Injure means hacerse daño. You must know, ¿vale? Si te digo you must injure yourself, es que te hagas daño, que te lo hagas. You might injure es como te podrías, because this is a possibility. If, si tú llevas eso, pues si llevas esas maletas tan pesadas, puede que te hagas daño. Ok, el must ahí sí que estaría mal. And that's it. Bueno, no tenéis homework ni nada. There's nothing to do, just studying. So guys, I suppose you don't have doubts. Do you have doubts from this exercise? ¿Teníais casi todas bien al menos? ¿O entendéis al menos, aunque las tuvierais mal, entendéis ahora por qué? Okay. No, yes, I was going to tell you. Ok. Ahora me decís, no he entendido desde las 7. Phrasal verbs with take, expressions expressing happiness and sadness, and now a little bit of modal verbs. We will continue with this type of theory. And that's it, guys. Very good, Jose. Very good. Okay, so guys, see you next Monday. Have fun. And that's it. Okay. So thank you for coming, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
See you.
Bye bye.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye bye, guys. See you.